Alright, I want to try to stay as efficient as I can in this video. Of course, it's going to be a stone stories, with these being part of the story that's involved. And something I decided to pull. We're going through this winter season with people doing winter season videos. But here's some smoky quartz. As you saw in the title, this is a stone stories that's going to feature some great points here. And I keep looking at them because I just hadn't seen them in a long time, which means some of you may never have seen them, and some of you haven't seen them in a long time, if I haven't really seen them myself. But here on Indian Trace, I try to do some things that are different in the winter when times are slower out in the fields or out in the woods. And I do have a top giveaway. Now, today, going through these, you're going to pick up the tip to have these two go ahead and be sent to you. Easy stuff. Very little postage, but very great points that I took out of my top shelf. Take a close look at one from Coyote Pass right here. Banded smoky quartz and milky quartz. It's a great point. Great tip. It's a solid artifact. But you can win that today. And as we go through, I'll probably share a couple things about that. I know that was an iceberg find. The very base was the only thing sticking up. That's common. And here's a point from the archaic. Remember, that's from Coyote Pass, and this is from the archaic. It's a little Morrow Mountain made out of smoky quartz. It's time for them to find a different home, a better place, if you will. Because I'm not the best place to have them, but I do trust in many people who are tuning in, who love these, and who can't find them. And the reason I'm doing this today is I had a couple comments on there. One was from, I think it might have been Southeastern Outdoors. Look at these points as we go through these. Now, winter season videos, I mean, you have so many great out there, but Southeastern Outdoors made the comment that this material right here, he doesn't find much of any. None of it. And just looking at this pile, you may think that this is what I find. No. 1 out of 10, maybe. I got tons of rhyolite, tons of other things. So we're going to go through this and just do a stone stories. When I come to a certain point and I make mention of it, listen closely, because if you can retrieve and give me the video number and title, then these will be yours. The giveaway will be open for about 48 hours. If you want these two great points, any one of you, and some of you have won before, it doesn't matter to me. Just put your best foot forward. Those are great pieces of quartz. They need a good home, though. And many of you out there know who I am and know how I play. So you're going to get the hint here. Now, in terms of these points, these are just mind-blowing to me. And I've really been impressed by these. So these have their own home in a little compartment here, top left. Do you see it down there? Top left. Keeping them organized and nice in there. So, let's see here. Where do we start? I've got a couple points. I'm going to do them by two so I can get through them. Now, I did make the mention of winter season videos. And many of us do certain different winter season videos. I saw Brooksy doing some and helping a buddy sell some artifacts. And Southeastern, I mentioned him, Outdoors is a great channel. He's on my subscription. He did a great display video where he has showed some stuff that I like. Of course, you know I would, because he showed some vases and some ways to keep and display broken stuff and pottery and just some unique, good-looking stuff. Look at the quality of this quartz, though. And only now, after 5 years, I don't think I could have appreciated it when I first found it. I didn't know that quartz was not used and didn't really exist where many of you guys have so much flint. Those are great pieces. This piece right here is from the bear. It's just sticking out of sweet potatoes, high rose. And this piece right here is from the Cove, Site 2. So as we go through, these are actually two from the same place. A lot of people doing some great winter stuff. I mean, I've really enjoyed getting to know the channel Hawkins Lithics. Hawking Lithics. I think that's what it's called. But check it out. Little shout out for him. He does some great stuff. Look at these 2 points from the exact same place. The Cove. Actually, there's one up there I'm looking at. It's this one. This one here. This one and this one are both from the Cove. And this actually, see, I don't even remember them all, guys. I don't remember them all. This, I was confused in my mind because I know I busted this one. And it busted an ear off of it, and I've glued it back on there. That piece is from the Cove. So my brain was really trying to think about too many things at one time. I'm happy I was able to get it back together, and it was a stellar point. These two are from Notchville. A famous place. This was found in heavy grass, terrible conditions, heavy ryegrass, but just excellent quartz work. Just mind-blowing to me, some of this stuff to look at when you have good light. And this was found there too, Notchville too. My word. And when I come across a piece here out of these that I'm very sure I have on video, found on video, I'm going to say, find this video and tell me the number of the video and the title, and these can be yours. But since more than one of you might do that, there's another thing that I'll put as an addendum, something that you can do to secure your win. See, if more than one person finds that video quickly, then I'll have to have something else as a tag so that I can be fair with who I give it to, if you want them. What else could I say? There's so many out there that are just putting up some good stuff throughout the winter. Rox Crusoe, if you're talking about a collector, I don't believe anybody collects more fervently, more things than Rox Crusoe. He's absolutely crazy. He collects so many different things and uses so much energy to make so many good, high quality collections. That's Rox Cousteau. I think that's how you pronounce it. And I'm amazed. Here's this piece from Hidden Hill. The workmanship is just stellar. They all are. Don't forget the giveaway. Here's a piece from the Archaic. And I want to come across that piece that's very prominent in my memory in terms of the video I made of it. So as I just keep going forward, let's just take the time and take a look at these. By twos. Here's a piece from Deer Passage. Quartz work. Who was it? Southeastern Outdoors. He was talking about quartz work, and he figures that with all the great flint that they have around his place, they didn't even bother with quartz because it's so difficult to work. I bet you Rob would agree with that. That is from Georgia Rob and Terry. I work hard to get to be familiar with you guys and your collecting and what you find and your heart behind it. So know I'm looking out for you out there as well. Look at this Yadkin. That's from the Cascade. Just crazy. Crazy stuff. Then there's Richard's Rock House. You know, I was mentioning on a video the other day, look at these pieces, I don't even know which one to grab next. It's crazy to me. Here's a piece from Notchville, found within the last 2 years. Richard was mentioning what it took to be legendary. And if you want to talk about a digger, I don't know if I got the whole thought in last time. Look at that piece from Notchville. Incredible quartz. Incredible quartz. then he has already made himself legendary as a digger. I mean, moving dirt, finding points. I'm stunned, staggered, and that's a lot of work. Here's another point from Notchville. Great stuff. Another point from Notchville. See these two? Let's put them right there. I mean, this Notchville's a powerful place. Look at these 2 points from Notchville. It's good stuff. Well, since we're not putting up as many videos in the winter, usually it happens with artifacts, I am going to put up double links, double political interest links. The tag is, if you want these, and you find the video where this point is documented as a find, then, and that point's incredible quartz, one of my G10 tops. So you find the video where that is, and also tell me which one of the 2 links, and I'll mention them and they're down there, you like best. Which one you like best and why. And, I guess just the teacher in me coming out, I just believe in a little skin in the game if you're going to get something great. And I'll just, and many of you know I'm happy just to go ahead and pack these up and get them out to you, and you'll have them quickly. Anyway, Notchville here, absolutely great point here. Pretty staggering. It's crazy, right? Quartz. I mean, Southeastern Outdoors, I see the points you find and I'm envious because I'm thinking to myself, those are absolutely great points. Size, style. Check his channel out, Southeastern Outdoors. He's rehashing it. He sort of rebooted it. But the political interest links, I'm going to get the other 2 out of here first. There's an all-time classic Indian trace piece that I've had, which is the silver crystal Yadkin. Just impeccable quality. Didn't even know what the world, or how great a piece it was when I found it. Years go by and you realize and start to recognize how great a piece it is that you happen to come upon. Look at that. I do have that on video, but it's going to be that other one's video. Now, Edgard, I think that's how you pronounce it, Edgard Watches is one of the links. It's an incredible video in response to Gillette's stupidity. Now, if you're up to speed and you do your homework and you know what's going on out there for current events and for news, I personally am not going to buy another Gillette product ever. Their stupidity, misunderstanding of the United States of America and about what a man truly is. And the Edgard Watches video that I have posted, they understand. They contrasted and they actually came against the Gillette ad and produced an ad right away that was produced so well. I about cried. Definitely great video. The other video link, this is from Mecca. It's just worth looking at. So many of these. It's from Mecca. That was stark naked, wide open. Right out in the wide open. The other video link, I think the title is Where Are They? And it chronicles and documents some of, I hate to call them leaders because they have not been, and that's the problem. But they have been corrupt, and their corruption has hurt your life, hurt my life, hurt the history of my children. But a whole bunch of them, a whole handful of them, have stopped talking. They've gone off the grid. They've stopped communicating. They've not been able to communicate for a specific reason. And true to what I think the American public, I guess across the board, I've even talked to people who were not at all in agreement with my political persuasion, but they wanted the corruption stopped. It would and will completely destroy this country, and your children will have nothing. That's all I'll leave it. So that video is just, I just love the journalist who does that. Where Are They is the video link. So I'm doing all these. Check those video links out, and here's the point in which, if you can locate and find this point, and when I did the video on it, all I can tell you is that it was super dry that day. I'm not going to tell you the location, but it's not easy. But there might be certain ways. I think it might be unfair, though. I'm thinking here, looking at this, it might be unfair if I just make you find the video in, I don't know, 1,600 plus videos. So we'll just tell you this. It's from Site 6. I think I'll leave it at that. We'll see what happens. That point is just staggering when it comes to courts, especially you guys who nap, you know. But you have to identify which video, what number video. Even if I do tell you it was from the Cascade. Did I just say that? Well, you're still going to have to find the video. And first one up. Because after all of those great pieces, I can go ahead and just get those into a nice pack. And it can be a great part of the deep snow for you if you're in deep snow. Smoky quartz. Unique pieces from Eastern North Carolina. They need a good home. A new home. I've loved them long enough. So that's your giveaway right there. You can enter to win, find the video, and then also tell me which one of the two political interest links you like best. Now, you can be brave enough. Have enough courage to tell me you hated them. They're terrible. I'm all washed up, and you don't agree at all with what it is to be a real man, a real leader, a real father, soldier in today's culture, in today's world. I don't think it's changed. I think we all depend on instinct. It's just what I think, though. And when it comes to our leadership in this country and politics, I believe in good people. And I believe in justice, and that justice is going to have its way. So here's the piece that I need you to tell me what video, and you can have those other pieces. Appreciate you tuning in to Indian Trace. And all this right here, well, that's Indian Trace. Hope you find out there.